Hey everyone, Caitlin here with ClassDojo, and I want to talk to you about parent communication. As a former elementary school teacher, I know that communication is key. With pictures, videos, and files, I was able to create a classroom culture that all families could be a part of. So today I wanted to share with you a few of my tips to get you started when it comes to communicating with your families. On the first day of school, post a class story. In fact, on the second day of school, post a class story. Continue to post a class story because parents love having that window into the classroom. Whether it's pictures and videos from the field trip they couldn't attend, or sharing a picture of an anchor chart so they can learn what their student is learning in class. It's all about engaging families and making sure that when the student goes home at the end of the day and the parent asks, "What'd you learn today?" they don't get the standard, "nothing" kind of response. Instead, you're sparking a conversation. You're uploading files like your class newsletter so that parents are instantly informed. You're creating this classroom community that all families can be a part of. And we also know that you're teachers, and there are some days that you just don't take pictures or videos. So there are some awesome class story cards at ideas.classdojo.com so you continue to spark those conversations even on days where you're just too busy teaching. The cool thing is that you can do this school-wide as well. That means posting pictures and videos, and any parent who's connected on ClassDojo for your school will see that. That means keeping parents in the loop by posting your school newsletter on your school story and seeing how many parents actually viewed it, but also sharing moments like assemblies and events and creating this community school-wide. One of my favorite pieces is messaging. Within the first week of school, I try to message every single parent just a short, positive note about their student that really lets them know that I'm getting to know their child. That way parents know that the lines of communication are open and that we're a team for their student. You can send individual messages, you can send group messages, or you can send a message to all the parents in your class. The best part, there are read receipts, so that way you know exactly who and when read your messages. And I don't know about you, but I always have a case of teacher brain. Now, teacher brain is when your brain wakes you up at midnight and it goes, "Oh no, I forgot to send them the note about bringing PE shoes tomorrow." It's something entirely silly, but your brain wakes you up. Now, there is scheduling messages. That means you can schedule a message to be sent out the next day. So when teacher brain wakes you up at midnight, you can type in that message, schedule it to be sent the next day. Parents never forget an important event or reminder, and you don't lose sleep over it. When I was teaching, there were families that I was only able to communicate with through a translator. Now, that poses a problem when the translator is out sick or at a different school site. What's amazing is that ClassDojo messaging has translations. That means that all families are a part of your classroom community, no matter what language they speak. You're probably super familiar with feedback. Did you know that you can add a note to feedback? That means when you have a student who is really struggling with something and you want to give them positive feedback, not only does the parent see that awesome positive feedback, but they have context. Think about how powerful that would be for Joe Schmo's parents, that when he's been really struggling with adding multi-digit numbers, that not only did he get a point today for perseverance, but it was for adding multi-digit numbers. Think about how powerful that would be for those families. Even better, add some evidence to their student's story. You can instantly add a picture or video from your teacher device to that student's story to communicate what Joe Schmo is able to do. I'm a huge fan of student portfolios. I'm not so much a fan of paper portfolios though, because there's always a student who loses something really important. And that's why student stories is so exciting. Not only can they upload their work from any device, they can actually choose the best way for them to communicate their understanding, whether that is with a picture that they draw over or a journal entry. Maybe it's a voice note because they're a pre-emergent writer. Whatever it is, they can instantly upload that to their student story. That means they're instantly sharing with me, the teacher, and their parent, their understanding. Not only that, but when conferences run around and you need that concrete piece of evidence that shows that student's growth, you have all their student story posts that you can refer back to and show this student's growth. Okay, so how about some tech tips? Tip 1, set quiet hours. Work-life balance is important, and that means you shouldn't be waking up at midnight to notifications from parents because they messaged you. Instead, if you set your quiet hours, they'll receive a note that says your quiet hours are set. In the morning, when your quiet hours end, you'll receive the notification and parents will know you weren't ignoring them. Tip 2, choose which points you want parents to see. If your class is focusing on the positive this year, turn off their view of needs work points. Maybe you're not even focusing on points this year. You can turn off the view of points entirely. Tip 3, when your principal comes around and you're doing evaluations and they ask for evidence of your awesome communication, you can download and print your message history. We love collaborating with teachers all over the world. On Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, we love all these ideas being shared, so we wanted to share some of those awesome ideas with you. First grade teacher Hannah Frank from Maryland shares with us that on the night before first grade, she posted to Class Story a QR code and a link to her doing a read aloud of the book The Night Before First Grade. Now, this is awesome because that means before school even started, Hannah was letting parents and students get to know her as a teacher before they ever stepped foot in the classroom. And now, with 8 minutes worth of video time, you could simply upload a video of yourself doing a read aloud. Brian Betts, an English teacher in South Korea, shares these awesome visual instruction plans. Think IKEA instructions, so lots of images with important words and phrases that show the steps and helps share curriculum with parents and really brings the learning full circle. And that's it. Hopefully you found these tips helpful, and I'm hoping that you're inspired to go off and communicate with families in your classroom. If you ever feel like reaching out to us, our email is hello@classdojo.com. If you're looking for more resources, check out classdojo.com/resources. And thanks for watching. Bye guys.